Hi, my name is Patrick Reed. I would like to thank the Milwaukee Fatherhood for assisting me in getting my license back. They made they made a mountain out of a molehill basically for me because it was a big obstacle to get my license back. But through them, they made it good enough for me to get it back just that easy in one step. And I appreciate the things they're doing for the men in the community and all around that want their help and their support. And I encourage all the brothers and fathers to come down and take advantage of this course and these livelihoods that these speakers do for you and just enjoy it.
What are you going to do now that you have your driver's license?
Enjoy it.
Easier to get to work?
Yes, sir, it is.
All right. Well, thank you very much.
All right, thank you.
Greatest lessons I've learned as a father of two sons. I have a 37-year-old and a 30-year-old, so I've had a lot of time to learn. First and foremost is be there. No matter what circumstances come up, in the best of times and worst of times, is you've got to be present. Your true present to your sons is your presence. And then I wanted to be there with my whole self, with my heart and my head and my values and my strengths and my weaknesses, but to really give them the whole package. And when I make mistakes as a father, which I will make and have made, I am humble enough to say I'm sorry. And it's meant a lot to me, and they've told me over the years that it's meant a lot to them, where I've said, hey, that's just something I wish I didn't say. Let's try again. But it has been, I had a sense when they were both born that it would be the most important thing that I've ever done with my life, and it's confirmed that 100%.
Yes, how you doing? I'd like to thank the Milwaukee Fatherhood Initiative Program. My name is Darwin Dillard. I met Terrence Ray back this past summer, and one of my heaviest problems was getting my driver's license restored. And in '89, I didn't have driver's license. I got out the service, and I went to renew them, and they said my Social Security number was froze due to child support. And I knew I was paying it, so for like 20 years, I never had driver's license. Till about 3 weeks ago, Wisconsin DMV sent me a letter saying that I'm eligible to get driver's license. At first, I thought it was a joke, because every time I would go get them, they would tell me that I couldn't get, I passed the test, but I couldn't receive my permit. So 2 weeks ago, I passed the test. Yesterday, I went to the DMV to get my license, and when the lady was talking to me, she brought up '89, so I sort of got down. But then she says, you're eligible to get your license, and I started typing. And then she told me to take the eye test. So when I passed the eye test, she gave me a piece of paper. I said, you mean to tell me I can get my license? And she said, yes, Mr. Dillard. So to me, that was a joy, because one thing is very important for an African-American male is to be legit, or in other words, to have your license, because having your license is very important in the world system today. It's almost like carte blanche. If you have your license, they know that you can be a productive person. And dealing with MFI and the Child Support Initiative Program, you have to be able to get a job. So for me, meeting Terrence Way was a blessing in disguise. And another thing, I found out that what I do, I'm a school teacher, and I get to help young men in issues that's relevant to them today. So again, if any brothers out there seeing this on the internet, please check out the Milwaukee Fatherhood Initiative. It'd be the best thing happened since peanut butter and jelly.
Tell us, what do your children mean to you?
Well, my children mean the world to me. My father was a very strong guy. He raised me the right way, even though I chose to do a lot of wrong things in my life, but I also turned my life around. So now what I'm doing now is trying to get my kids to do not what I did to come up, but hey, look, listen and learn. That's all it's about, listen and learn. You can take it the hard way, or you can take it the easy way. Some choose to take it the hard way, which I was one of them, but hey, it's time for me to clean it up. I done cleaned it up, so now I'm just trying to help not only my children, my not just the boys, the females too, my little girls, but also looking at trying to help someone else's kids. Some little young man out here don't have a father or a brother figure. So if I can help them, I will be.
Fine at the time. Shimani, come here for a minute. I want you to do something for me. And I asked her to go in the room and tell her sister to come here. She went in the room, and I overheard my 5-year-old say to my 4-year-old, "My daddy said come here." My daddy. That's one thing for siblings, for children to say to their peers, to take ownership of their parent to their peers. It's like, my dad can beat your dad. My dad is stronger than your dad. That's to their peers. To me, when I heard my daughter refer to her sister and say, my daddy, it's like, this is her sibling. This is her blood sister. And she's taking ownership of me. And I don't know if that makes sense to you, but to me, that's when the light went off in my head. And it was like, this is an awesome responsibility.